Have you ever wondered how important HR audits are in your organization? Picture this. You're standing in the heart of a bustling city, gazing at the towering skyscrapers around you. Each of these buildings, much like a business organization, is a complex structure that requires regular checks and maintenance to ensure its stability and longevity. And in the realm of organizational management, HR audits serve as these essential health checks. Imagine HR audits as your organization's annual physical. Just as doctors conduct routine health assessments to detect potential issues before they become major problems, HR audits identify potential legal liabilities and areas of non-compliance within your organization. They delve into your HR practices, policies, and procedures, scrutinizing them against the ever-evolving legal landscape. By doing so, they help ensure that your organization is not just legally compliant, but also protected from costly lawsuits and penalties. But the importance of HR audits extends beyond mere legal compliance. They also act as a strategic tool for improving organizational efficiency. By evaluating your HR processes and systems, audits can expose inefficiencies, redundancies, and gaps, providing you with valuable insights to streamline your operations. They can help you identify bottlenecks that are hampering productivity or outdated procedures that are hindering your team's performance. Moreover, HR audits play a pivotal role in ensuring policy adherence. They assess whether your organization's policies are being followed consistently and fairly across all levels. This not only helps maintain a sense of equity among your employees, but also enhances your organization's credibility and reputation in the eyes of your stakeholders. In essence, HR audits are like the sentinels of your organization, keeping a watchful eye on your HR landscape and signaling any potential hazards or opportunities for improvement. They are an integral part of your organization's health and sustainability, serving as a strategic tool to drive performance, compliance, and overall organizational health. So HR audits are not just a legal requirement, they are a strategic tool to ensure the overall health of your organization. Now that we understand the importance of HR audits, what are the crucial checkpoints we should be looking at? First and foremost on our list is compliance with labor laws. It's essential for any organization to ensure they are abiding by the myriad of labor laws which can differ greatly from one region to another. These might include laws related to minimum wage, overtime, child labor, or workplace safety. Non-compliance can lead to severe penalties and damage to the company's reputation. Next up is benefits administration. This checkpoint involves a detailed review of your company's benefits plans, such as health insurance, retirement plans, and paid time off. The objective is to ensure that these plans are being administered correctly and in line with the company's policies and legal requirements. Moving on, we have record keeping. Companies are required to maintain certain records about their employees. These can include employment applications, performance evaluations, and records of disciplinary actions. An HR audit will verify that these records are being kept accurately and securely and are easily accessible when needed. Lastly, we have employee relations. This checkpoint looks at how the company manages its relationship with its employees. It involves examining policies and practices related to things like harassment, discrimination, and conflict resolution. A positive employee relationship is not just legally required, but it also contributes to a healthy and productive work environment. Each of these checkpoints is crucial in its own right, and when combined, they provide a holistic view of your HR function. They enable you to see where your company excels and where there's room for improvement. Remember, an HR audit is not about pointing fingers or assigning blame. It's about identifying areas of strength and areas needing improvement, and then using that information to make your company better. These checkpoints provide a comprehensive overview of your HR function, helping to identify areas of strength and areas needing improvement. You may have questions about HR audits. Let's dive into some of the most common ones. First up, how often should an HR audit be conducted? The answer can vary depending on the organization's size, industry, and specific needs. However, as a general rule of thumb, it's beneficial to conduct an HR audit at least once a year. This allows you to keep up with the rapidly changing business and legal landscapes. For larger organizations or those in highly regulated industries, more frequent audits may be necessary. Next, let's tackle who should conduct an HR audit. Ideally, an HR audit should be conducted by an individual or a team with expertise in human resources, employment law, and organizational development. This could be an internal HR team or an external consultant or audit firm. It's important that the auditor be objective, knowledgeable, and thorough. Another burning question might be, what areas should an HR audit cover? An HR audit should cover all areas of human resource management. This includes, but is not limited to, recruitment and selection, training and development, compensation and benefits, performance management, and compliance with labor laws. Each of these areas should be assessed for effectiveness, efficiency, and legal compliance. You might also be wondering, what are the outcomes of an HR audit? The primary outcome of an HR audit is a comprehensive report that identifies strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement within the HR function. This report can serve as a roadmap for enhancing HR policies, procedures, and practices to better support the organization's strategic goals. Lastly, how can an HR audit benefit an organization? An HR audit provides valuable insights into the effectiveness and efficiency of an organization's HR function. It can identify gaps, inefficiencies, and compliance issues, thereby reducing legal risks. Furthermore, it can help improve HR processes, enhance employee satisfaction, and ultimately contribute to the organization's overall success. Understanding the answers to these questions will help you conduct more effective HR audits. HR audits can present challenges. How can we overcome them? This is the question that often keeps HR professionals awake at night. But fear not, for every challenge, there's a solution waiting to be discovered. One common challenge faced during HR audits is the lack of resources. This can be a lack of time, personnel, or even necessary expertise. To overcome this, it's important to prioritize the audit areas that carry the most risk or have the greatest potential for improvement. Also, consider outsourcing certain audit tasks to third-party experts or using technology to automate some of the processes. This way, even with limited resources, you can conduct a thorough and effective audit. Now, let's talk about resistance from management. Sometimes the top brass might view audits as an unnecessary distraction or even as a threat. The solution here lies in communication. Make sure to clearly explain the purpose and benefits of the audit, emphasizing that it's a tool for improvement rather than a tool for punishment. This can help in gaining the management's support and cooperation. Another challenge in HR audits is maintaining confidentiality. Sensitive information is often revealed during audits, and if mishandled, it can lead to legal complications or damage employee trust. To avoid this, it's crucial to establish strict confidentiality protocols right from the start. Only share information with individuals who truly need to know, and always keep audit reports secured. Lastly, remember that the goal of an audit isn't to catch people out or to point fingers. It's about identifying areas of non-compliance or inefficiency and finding ways to improve. So, approach it with a spirit of collaboration and openness, and you'll find that many of the challenges become much more manageable. With the right approach and resources, these challenges can be successfully managed, making your HR audits more effective. After all, an effective HR audit isn't just about ticking boxes. It's about creating a better, more compliant, and more productive workplace. To wrap up, let's revisit the key points we've covered. We began with understanding the significance of HR audits. These audits are not just a compliance exercise, but a powerful tool for driving organizational excellence. They help identify gaps in HR practices, ensuring legal compliance and fostering a conducive work environment. Next, we delved into the key checkpoints in HR audits. From employee records and compensation benefits to performance management and workplace safety, we discussed the essential areas that need meticulous auditing. We then addressed some common questions around HR audits. We clarified how often these audits should be conducted, who should conduct them, and what to do if discrepancies are found. Finally, we explored how to overcome challenges in HR audits. With a combination of robust planning, clear communication, and effective use of technology, you can streamline your HR audit process and make it more effective. Remember, regular HR audits are essential for maintaining a legally compliant and efficient work environment. Now you have the tools to make your HR audits even more effective. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more informative content.